we did the butterfly thing. Hey guys, it's Angie. Welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing today? For this video's question, I am going to be asking you, what is your favorite animal? Leave a comment, let me know. I was testing a lot of new makeup in this video. Well, most of it went okay. With what I had to work with, I think I created something pretty decent for my skill level. I will have all of the products linked down in the description if you want to check any of them out. Without further ado, I'm just gonna get right into the video so that you guys can watch how I did this. So, enjoy. The first product that is new for me to try is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So this foundation stick might not be my shade, so if it's not, don't come for me. We're just gonna have to wing it. We're gonna see if I can make this foundation stick work. I'm also gonna be using one of my scrunchies from my friend Kylie's Etsy store, so if you want to check her out, I will put the link in the description. I literally look so horrible with my hair up, but we're gonna leave it, okay? I've never used stick foundation either, so this is a learning curve for me. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick that I'm using, and I have the shade F4. The foundation brush that I'm using is from Real Techniques. It's the 001. It's one of their limited edition foundation brushes. This is how we're looking. It's not too bad. It's something that I'm gonna have to work with, but I felt like I had to kind of layer it up a little bit, and hopefully that is something that will get easier in due time. At this step, I am going to try this eyebrow pencil. So this is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. So you have the pencil on one side and the spoolie on the other. Yeah, this is not giving me the brow that I was aiming for. I just cannot use pencil. This is what I'm dealing with right now, and I'm just not really a fan. So what I'm gonna try to do to see if it helps is put on some of my NYX tinted brow mascara. So to be honest, brow pencils are not my thing. I did the best I could with what I had, and this is what we got. So the next thing I'm gonna do is concealer, and I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Warm. Okay, so immediately I noticed this feels a little bit thick. Why does this look like the Target logo for Up and Up? Oh my god, look how light that is. We're just gonna work with it, I guess. I typically don't get face products online unless I've tried the shade before, and this is a prime example of why. So now that we have the concealer done, unfortunately I don't have a new contour item to try out, so I'm gonna use the same contour stick that I always used, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Shadow Contour Stick. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but like right in this little area here, it's kind of patchy a little bit, but I'm not really vibing with that. At this point, what I am going to do is start on the eyes. The first thing that I'm gonna do is the core of my eye makeup. I am gonna use a little bit of that Poreless Putty Primer from e.l.f. The way that I wanna do this makeup is essentially like have it blend into the wings. I'm gonna start out with the shade Macaw from the Revolution Birds of Paradise palette. I must say, I know I've only used one shade out of this palette, but I love it so much. Now that we have that, I'm gonna use the shade Blossom. I'm gonna apply this with my finger. So this is how we are looking currently. And then I'm gonna use the shade Island. Okay, so I have the general colors laid down, and now over it, I am again going to use the shade Blossom. So currently, that's what we have. So I'm actually gonna take this eyebrow pencil that I used earlier from NYX, and I'm gonna kind of map out the wing of the butterfly so that I know my dimensions per se. I know they don't look the best, but we are going to transform them. I will be using a variety of tiny brushes to make this work, similar to when I did my flower tutorial. So if you have not seen that, you should go check it out. So similar to when I did my flower tutorial, I'm going to be making eyeshadows into pigments. I'm gonna start off with the shade Take Flight. So we have the first little inner area done. So the next portion of that I'm gonna do is by I'm gonna use the shade Macaw and go from there. I'll clean up the fallout later, but so far I am doing well. I love how bright these blues are, like hello. I am then going to go in and do some more like purpley parts because I really want some nice purple in here. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Tail Feather. These butterfly wings are going to be similar, but they're not going to be perfectly symmetrical. Now I'm taking Adventure, which is also from the Revolution palette. So we have the wings so far with some blue and purple, and I'm loving it. And I think what I'm gonna do is try a little bit of some darker purple spots. All right, and then I'm going into the shade Kyoto. So I think I want to do this like bright pink shade called Emoji. Now what I really want is some darker blue. So these ones don't have names. I'm gonna be using the shades 5 and 6. This do be difficult though. Now I'm gonna use the shade Vacay. And now I'm taking shade 6 from the Deep Dive palette. I'm gonna take shade 3 from the Deep Dive palette. And now we're getting to the last parts of the color component of the wing. At this point, I'm going to go in with Blossom, which is that light pink that we used on the lid. So now that we look like this, I am going to take this black eyeliner. This is from Ciate London, and I'm gonna outline I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Since I last recorded, I have added the little orange dots around the edges. I finished tracing both of the wings and each little like section, and I put some more eyeshadow on my actual eyelid to give more pigmentation to what we already had. At this point, I am going to add a little bit of green on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna take the shade Budge, and then on the outer area, I'm gonna put the shade Jungle. So now we are here. It is so cute. I have color all over my hand here. I have it on my leg. I have a napkin with eyeshadow all over it, so that's fun. I'm gonna put this on. This is in the shade Disco Queen. It's one of the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadows. Now we have it nice and sparkly. It's not supposed to be neat. I just wanted it kind of like to top over all of the eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. blush palette. This is the light palette. So for this look, I think I'm gonna go with these two shades. The thing in particular that is annoying me about this look is the foundation, because today it just looks cakey. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Hannah Lay lip treatment. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. lip lacquer. This is in the shade Wild Rose. That gave me a nice tint of color. It's nothing too intense because I feel like the eyes are already intense enough. And now, the scariest part of it all, lashes. So I'm gonna be using the Ardell Wispies and the Duo Clear Lash Glue. So this is how it looks with lashes. This I did not want to cooperate. I literally just gave up. And for mascara, I used Falsies by Maybelline. At this point, I am going to take my liquid eyeliner and just essentially draw it to connect to the butterfly wing. Boom. Eyeliner is done. So now I'll take my hair out. And now it is highlighter time. I'm using shade number 9 from the Deep Dive palette. There we have it. That is the finished look. So that wraps everything up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the roller coaster that it was to assemble this look, feel free to subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you want to follow me on any social media, my username is as displayed here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As I said, I will have all of the products listed down in the description with a link. Also, thank you to this one beautiful girl that I follow on Instagram. Her name is ARIELLE. She is just so inspiring and beautiful, and I really got the push to do this look after I saw hers. So obviously mine is very different from hers, but the whole butterfly thing was her inspiration. And like I said, if you wanted to shop the little cute scrunchie that I have, I will also have her shop linked down in the description, along with Arielle's social medias. Stay positive, be yourself, and stay safe. Love you guys so much. Bye.